Hey everyone, welcome back. It's me, lukemick here, and this is my review for Homefront. So guys, Homefront stars Jason Statham and James Franco, and Winona Ryder as well, a little bit. It's a really weird cast. It's a very odd movie with a very odd cast. But anyways, this movie is about not James Franco. Goodness, I cannot do this. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's me, lukemick here, and this is my review for Homefront. So Homefront stars Jason Statham, James Franco, and Winona Ryder, and it's basically about Jason Statham, who is an undercover cop, and he just kind of decides to lay low and retire. So he and his daughter move out to a small town in what I want to say is Mississippi or Louisiana, somewhere down in the southern states. And, just make a living. He has a nice house down there, and he just wants to, ride horses with his daughter. But of course, he gets involved with cop stuff again. He's not a very likable guy there. He has a special set of skills, like taking. He can beat the hell out of people, and people are like, who is this guy? We gotta look into this guy. And of course, James Franco is there with Winona Ryder, and they're these two big meth dealers in the area, and they find out that he was an undercover cop. And of course, they need to dispose of him. They need to get rid of him because he's a problem for them in their meth operation. And, going into this movie, I was somewhat excited. I'm not a big Jason Statham fan. I really do like him in Snatch. He's very reserved in that movie, and he doesn't do a lot of action. And I will admit, he is a good action star. He does a lot of great stunts and everything, but all of his movies just seem to be a waste of time. I haven't seen too many of them. I've seen, like, Transporter, but I haven't seen any of the Crank movies or Parker, which came out earlier this year. I just don't usually waste my time with his movies, but I went to go see this one mainly because it was Jason Statham and James Franco, which I thought was very, very interesting that they were in a movie together. And anyways, I don't really remember where I'm going with this, but basically, I just wanted a good action movie, like just a fun, stupid movie where you could hear some funny lines from James Franco. And I will say that is what I got, but this is no way, in any way, shape, or form, good cinema. So Jason Statham plays the role well. I mean, he always does this action hero thing, he's just Jason Statham, that's all I can really say. James Franco in this movie is really cartoony, and he has some just very, very funny lines. Like, I don't know if they're supposed to be funny, they're probably supposed to be a little cheesy, but I thought he was awesome in the movie. I wish there could have been more fighting between him and Jason Statham, James Franco and Statham, but whatever. Winona Ryder just seemed completely wasted. I don't know why she was even there. There was just some, like, really weird casting choices with this movie. I don't know. And the movie opens up with this pretty, just epic action scene, which is just totally over the top and ridiculous. You can't see a lot of what's going on because there are so many quick cuts in this movie. The movie, there's not, like, a 10-second, shot. It always goes for, 3 seconds, and it cuts to the next part, cuts to that. The camera work and the directing is not very good in this movie. And it always plays this really weird and cheesy ambient music at these parts because there's a sort of love story going on a little bit, too, with Jason Statham and one of his daughter's teachers. And, nothing really happens with that relationship. You see them together a couple of times. By the end of the movie, nothing even happens, so it just feels really pointless. The movie is just really cheesy. There's lots of dumb little things happening. Obviously, like I said, it's not a very good movie. It can be an entertaining movie. It's not, necessarily a shoot 'em, gun 'em up action movie throughout, but there are, some good fight scenes with Jason Statham, and James Franco, I think, even though he, is just really weird in the movie, I think he's funny. So, going into this movie, I was just looking to have a good time. I wasn't looking for a good movie, and I will say that it was a pretty good time. I thought it was actually paced pretty well, and it was a little bit on the lengthier side for something like this. It was maybe 110 minutes, but it just isn't a good movie. There's lots of dumb cliches, really stupid characters, obviously bad dialogue, some pretty choppy directing. So I'm going to give the movie 2 out of 5 stars. It can be enjoyable if you rent it and just want to have some fun with the movie and see some great lines from James Franco. But if you're looking for a good movie, definitely don't check this out. So anyways, guys, this is me, lukemick here, signing off. As always, please subscribe, and I will talk to you later.